first for coming in last. Went to the bank, happy alive. Nigga fuck love, rather by rap. Nigga fuck love, rather by rap.
Blockers on, bro.
Looking like a customer service representative and shit.
Yeah. Fuck you.
Oh, I see David.
It's offensive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why this nigga got shades on inside?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Killing me.
Because he's fucking lit as hell, bro.
Hey, look at this shit,
You see
man.
him
Y'all see
drinking-
Versace, baby.
Yo, Peterson, you see him drinking fucking milk, nigga.
Yeah,
like,
why you got milk glass?
In a wine glass.
Nigga got a wine glass full of milk, bro.
Chris, you ain't got no milk in your fridge at all. Man.
Yo, Kenny, I swear to God.
I see your fridge, nigga.
Kenny, I swear to God. The milk in my fridge is expired, bro.
Crazy.
Goddamn Taliban, man.
Yeah, you know
Yo, suck a dick, Peterson.
Oh, wow. That's what we doing?
Appropriate, man.
It's 2021. It's 2021.
What we talking about?
This is
What we
wild,
talking about
bro.
here?
This is the energy we bring into this episode. Golly.
This fucking Steven, bro.
Hey, what you gotta say?
Go ahead, Rook.
Chris, let me get this intro out real quick.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, welcome to episode 8 of Woodcrest Certified. As you can see here, there's a couple new faces. We got Stevens Vadine, OG Woodcrest out in Utah. Weirdo. And then we got my boy Phil. Met him in college. He's out in Cali. We're kind of all scattered out here now. He's the only willing, passionate Hornets and Eagles fan I've ever met in my life. So there's that. But yeah, so welcome to episode 8. Before
is this nigga sitting on a panda?
I'm sitting in front of a panda, dog. In front of a panda.
Hey, respect, bro. Respect.
Yo, how long before we roast this nigga, man?
No.
Yo,
man, hey, drink him out, man.
This nigga's sitting on top of an endangered animal, bro.
That's a hell of an entrance, man.
Oh my god.
The panda god.
This shit about to be hectic.
Bro,
I'm saying.
right now.
Oh, shit.
He's left Phil for 45 seconds and that we can start roasting him.
Oh, man.
Holy shit. Oh, literal tears.
How this nigga get up mid episode?
I don't know, man. Chris just does whatever.
That's
I'm glad that
crazy,
shit
man.
muted right there by accident. His shit broke. All right. Before we get into any specific topics that we have on our list, this is the talk shit portion. Anything that anyone wants to get off their chest now before we get into the designated topics?
Hey, the Falcons won, so I'm sorry, Chris.
Oh yeah,
That's not a bad thing.
Yeah. Well, Pete was talking shit about the Falcons being ass when the Falcons won, and then his Cowboys got the shit beat out of them by a superior team.
But our
Yo,
record is still better. But
I think Austin wanted to be added.
I sent him an email. I sent him the email.
Oh man.
So he's got it. Oh, funny thing, y'all was roasting me about, taking note of the emails and shit instead of asking for them every week, and it kind of pissed me off. But as I was typing, as I was typing the emails through Gmail, because I've sent you guys emails before, them bitches auto-populated already.
Oh, lit.
So now we know.
Now we know.
Yeah. All right. I guess to go into the topics to start off, what do you guys want to start with? The whole Travis Scott incident? Do you want to start with the Aaron Rodgers?
I don't know what our Travis Scott incident is even a conversation, bro. Like, what are we talking about?
What do you mean? What are we talking about?
Like,
I mean, there's a lot of people. Yeah, there's a lot of people at his neck right now.
Well, how many people ended up dying?
8.
8 people.
8?
I thought it was 10.
Is it
I
10?
heard 8.
I'll check it out right quick.
Who
Yeah.
knows, man?
Initially, it was
Regardless-
8.
Yeah. Regardless, like a lot more people than you would expect to fucking die at a concert because normally that should be 0. You know what I'm saying? So, but yes, like people are at his neck because they were trying to tell him to stop the concert so he could try to figure shit out. You know, he knew like people were getting hurt out there. I don't know if he knew that people were dying type shit, but you know,
I don't think you could blame homie, to be honest, bro.
Yeah, I don't think
really
so
feel
either.
like if it's an event, man. Who's
bitches.
that?
That's Chris. Yeah, while
Bro,
we
why
were
you
talking that
screaming,
whole
man?
time,
You
Chris, when we were talking that whole time, Chris was trying to figure out his whole headset situation. I
Oh.
Yo,
was
shut
trying to
the
keep
fuck
going with
up. Wait, hold up. I'm too loud.
it. No, you're not. You sound fine. You're good. You're good. You're good.
All
All right, now shut up. Kenny, go.
Okay. All right,
Damn,
bro.
Chris.
Damn, bro. Fuck.
I'm so
Niggas
like
just be
I'm
talking
thrown
any
off
type
by
of
that,
ways.
yo.
Fucking white people, bro.
We out here.
Who said we out here?
Nigga threw me off right there, man.
Stupid.
But no, I was just saying, like, I wouldn't blame the artist. You feel me? Like, I feel like it's a whole event. Like, there's no, like they said, like fucking like 20,000 other people rushed in. It was like 100,000 more people than they expected, or some shit. I don't even know. Like, you can't control that at that point. You know what I mean? Like, people got stumped on at the end of the day. I don't think fucking Travis Scott should be to blame for that. You know what I mean? I doubt he put security together and all that extra shit. But that's all I'm saying.
That's on the venue. We can't even control
Exactly.
8
Yeah.
people in here, let alone 50,000 people at a concert. Like,
Yeah, yo. They're talking about they went up to stage and told homie like, yo,
Yeah.
like people are dying. But they just told the cameraman. The cameraman didn't say a damn thing to Travis Scott. Like,
I seen that video. Yeah, I seen that
yeah,
video.
it's like you want to blame the artist because that's the scapegoat. You feel me? At that
they had a
point,
big
but,
name
yeah.
on it.
Yeah,
Yeah. Nah,
I don't
y'all,
think-
y'all might be right. Y'all might be right.
yeah. Niggas is
it's
talking
a
about
visual.
it's the Illuminati and shit. Like,
It's the
Yo.
visual of them doing like CPR on people and Travis Scott in the back just going like it's lit and it just looks crazy to people. So he's
of
gonna get all the
course.
blame. Yeah.
Of
So y'all
course,
don't
man.
think that he knew while he was performing
No.
that people were like dying out there or getting hurt
I
and
don't
shit?
think
I
so.
doubt it. I doubt it.
You can't look down from way up there and be like, that nigga's dead. Like, come on, bro. Like,
Yeah,
real
put-
talk. Like,
Pull
But
out
you
his
see
binoculars
ambulances and shit and fire trucks trying to get in and stuff.
yo,
Yeah, you see
people
that.
people pass out.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the
That's all
time.
it is. Like, you can't say this person's passed out or this person's dead. It just looks like this person's passed out. So a regular. He gets people passing out at his concerts all the fucking time.
Right.
You know, people go into those concerts doing fucking hella drugs, drinking, passing out all the fucking time. You know what I mean? To look down and be like, if you could look down from where that nigga was standing at and be like, shit, this nigga's dead. Yo, you like you
You
I
got
don't
some
even know.
superpowers, bro.
Yeah,
You got
exactly,
some
bro.
superpowers. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
I seen a video. It was kind of crazy where like there was this dude that they were trying to carry him like over people, and it was like close to the front of the stage. But I get what you're saying, where it's like you don't really know if people are like dying like that type shit. But I guess yeah,
Half the
it makes
time-
sense. I agree that it probably is more so on the venue more than anything.
Like I wrote the topic after I seen his forced ass apology, and I was like, okay, like this guy's probably a piece of shit. But hearing Kenny and Peterson explain it, I'm like, nah, you guys make sense. Like if I was up there on the stage, I probably wouldn't know what the fuck was going on either, you know?
You probably not even looking at like fans really like that,
Hell
to be
no.
honest.
Nah, you
know,
got
like,
a bunch of lights like shining on your face too, so you barely even see past the first row of people.
Yeah,
yo,
nah,
once you
you're
got
right,
the white
you're
guy's
right.
opinion, it's over, bro. Like, we
Man,
good.
I said it.
We got
Travis Scott
what's
good.
the next topic, bro? What's the next
We
topic?
Thank you. Thanks for the approval. We win.
That's
man.
all
We
you
get
need.
canceled.
All right.
But on the
Can't get
bright
canceled
side,
after
though,
that.
on the bright side though, he was trying to help the families and all that. They got in contact with like 8 of the
Okay.
family members. So
Yeah, he
I
did
mean,
say
shit.
that.
What else can you do at a point like that? You can't bring
Yeah.
these niggas back to life at this point. You
you
know what I
can't.
mean? Like, money's probably not
y'all
gonna solve
think that.
everything.
Y'all
but-
think that, nigga. Y'all think
this
that.
But Corona gonna bring him back to life?
Maybe, nigga. You wouldn't know. You don't got the vaccine.
First of all,
Yeah.
first of
You
all,
ain't
you're
even
not
know.
supposed to say that out loud. That's HIPAA violation. You fuckers.
Chris, when you
Out of
give,
here,
you
bro.
give them some of your expired milk, they might come
Me-
back to life, my nigga.
I might, nigga.
They can-
There's a
wake up with the
homeless
shits
nigga.
and shit.
Yo, there's a whole group of homeless. There's a community of homeless people by the I-4 exit. I might go share the wealth, bro.
Yeah, you gotta
That's
use the whole
crazy.
community.
That is
And-
crazy.
The whole homeless
And this is now the
community.
last episode of Woodcrest Certified. Congratulations, Chris.
Canceled. Canceled.
Why?
Yo, that's my goal, bro. That's my
He just
goal,
wants to
bro.
give the whole
Hey.
homeless community the shits, man. That's what he wants to do.
Ain't nobody
Have
trying to
shit
hear
on the
this
side of
shit.
I-4.
And speaking of the vaccine, Chris, since you brought it up, Aaron Rodgers and that whole kind of shit show of a situation that they're going through right now. What are your guys' thoughts on, how it's played out? Like, I don't know if you guys listened to his whole thing on the Pat McAfee show and whatnot, but what are your thoughts on it?
Break it down. Break it down, Rook.
Yeah, so pretty
Yeah, I
much,
haven't.
when in the beginning of the year, he got interviewed and he said that he's immunized. And they kind of left it at that. They didn't ask follow-up questions. And then now he's got COVID. And then it came out that he doesn't have the vaccine. He did some other shit. And then he went through on the show with Pat McAfee. It was talking about how he was doing his research, trying to figure out what's best for him and do this and that. And going through that process, in the Moderna and the Pfizer vaccine, which are the better of the three, he has an allergy to both of, I think he said the mRNA or something like that, something that's in the mRNA. So then it ruled that out. And then so all he could really do was the Johnson & Johnson,
Which is ghetto.
yeah, which is the which is the more fucked up of the three. And like around that same time was when they kind of pulled it off because of the blood clotting and all that. So then he went through some other shit. I don't know exactly, as far like he did his own thing type of situation. So he like have his medical staff kind of create their own type of immunization type of shit for him. And like the entire time, like the Packers knew that he wasn't fully vaccinated, like with those original ones. He petitioned the NFL to try to get approval for what he did because he can't take the top two ones, and he didn't want to go through the risk of Johnson & Johnson. And he brought up the long-term effects that no one really knows still about the vaccine and all that. And now everyone's just torching his shit, and especially because he mentioned something about taking advice from Joe Rogan, and that set people over the fucking moon. With that.
I want to know what Steve and Phil feel about that shit, because me and David done went off about this shit too much. So.
What the fuck?
Asking
Why
me?
Steven?
Why Steve?
You haven't been here for a minute.
White person opinion matter, right?
A white guy and a
White
light skinned
opinions
black
matter,
guy.
bro.
What
I
you mean?
expected me to say this shit, but all right.
Nah,
HIPAA and shit.
No. I mean, like, I'm not even tripping about the vaccine, to be honest. Like, I mean, get it, don't get it, is your choice. Kind of my feeling.
Exactly.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm just even me. Like, I don't even get flu shots. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't even matter to me just to get shots. But that's what I'm saying. For school next semester, they're talking about I have to, in order to register, I have to be vaccinated. And so, like, and I don't even got no choice. Like, I have to get it because I'm trying to go to school. Like, my career is built off of going to school. So I got to get it, right? So, I mean, that sucks. But that's what I'm saying. But I don't know. I feel both sides bugging about it because you have people talking about, like, if you don't get the vaccine, like, you're a terrible person. But even if you had the vaccine, you can pass COVID. So it don't matter.
Yeah, that's the part that kind of mutes
Yeah.
that
Choice,
argument.
man.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Good
saying.
choice.
But then, exactly, it's your choice. But that's the thing is that then there's people like, if you get the vaccine, like I don't even understand that argument. I'm like, yo, just get the vaccine, don't get the vaccine, it's whatever. But people bugging about it.
Yeah.
What's it called? Like, I don't even, I don't got social
You
media. I
don't look
live.
like Phil to me.
What?
Yeah, this nigga think
Like
he's
you
Phil
said-
Collins or some shit. Nigga think he in the air or
Yo,
some
you know
shit.
he looked
Hey,
like.
pull out your
what's that
driver's
fucking-
license, bro.
What's the? Yo,
What's
what's
it
that
called?
fucking dude?
Go
that
ahead.
dude from the Hornets,
dude.
bro. It's that dude from the Hornets that got
Lonzo
Lonzo
Ball.
Dude.
PJ Washington?
Yo, Steven. Lonzo
PJ
Ball.
Washington.
Yo, Steven.
What's up? What's up?
Oh shit! Yeah, bro.
Got him.
Yeah, bro.
I've never gotten
those
that.
child support payments, my nigga.
Yeah, you said he looked like PJ Washington?
It's not even funny.
Wild.
That's not even
Wild.
funny.
That's
Not
even
gonna lie,
funny.
I do see the resemblance though.
I don't know what you're talking about, but all right.
I'm pretty sure PJ Washington fucks with pandas too, bro.
PJ Washington know what you talking about, bro. Don't.
Yeah.
I know
but as far as what Steven's talking about, like I guess Aaron Rodgers thing, like people are mad because like they felt like he lied.
Yeah.
Who gives a
I mean,
fuck?
that's the only reason.
Exactly. Who gives a fuck?
Who do he owe this explanation to? This what fucking kills me. Like,
Well, I mean, so in his position, he's getting torn down by the media, saying a bunch of shit. And
Already.
it's like, I mean, even in the group chat, like, you know, with us, if you're picking on someone, like if someone's talking shit to you, you're gonna say something back eventually, right? So,
yeah,
I mean, that's why. And like he said on the show that this shit too, like the media knew that he wasn't vaccinated like months ago, and they waited until pretty
It's a
much like
story,
this
bro.
opportunity now to drop that he wasn't. So he said
It's
that
a
he was
story.
prepared. Yeah, he said that he was prepared for this shit to be all unfolded. What I thought was hilarious was that he was pretty much shitting on the league and their mandates and Roger Goodell like the entire time, talking about how everything is kind of stupid and like their mandates are pretty much to coerce players to do something because it doesn't make there's like no science based off of a lot of the shit that they have to go through. Like this man somehow he's been tested 300 times to this point already.
Yeah, right.
What?
Yes, 300 times.
It wouldn't be a controversy if Roger Goodell didn't get roasted, bro.
True.
That's just how it goes.
You said Aaron Rodgers like took stuff like other than vaccines to kind of like help with the situation.
He tried to immunize. I can't even say the fucking word.
Immunize,
Yeah, he tried to do that. He did it in a different way that he didn't want to share. He said he was holding that with him and his medical team, type of stuff. But like he went through the process to still build his immune system up to it, right? And then he tried to get it approved by the league. And he was saying that he thought that he was making headway, that they had good conversations, and then the league came up to him and was like, well, nah, because if you get the vaccine, you can't pass COVID, you can't get COVID. And he was like, that's just not the case. And then once they said that stupid shit, knowing that that's not the case, he knew he was going to lose his battle. So, but yeah, so like he didn't get into full detail on what exactly his process was and what he took. But he said that he did some shit and shared it with the league to try to get it approved.
That nigga was taking vitamin C gummies, bro.
Them Flintstone gummies.
Yeah, Flintstone vitamins, bro.
Know, bro. that nigga was taking those Flintstone gummies, bro.
Phil, let's get your first opinion of your Woodcrest certified experience. Go.
No, this is a show. I like you guys. I've seen a couple like episodes, so I kind of get like some of your personalities already. So it's weird to like be interacting with you now. But
oh
bro,
my
we already
God.
we already got one of his opinions, bro. This nigga got a gigantic panda with him,
Oh man.
here go Austin.
Austin
coming
joining in this bitch right now.
Yo, is Austin hopping on?
Eating fire.
Late as fuck, bro. Look at this
Oh my
nigga.
God.
My dog right there. Look at my
This
dog.
man got the heat in the background.
he's lit.
Oh my God.
You said 10 o'clock. I don't know.
How'd you do that?
I was unpacking.
I know your
How'd I do
room
what?
stink, Austin. I know your room stink.
I've been
Why am I room
I've been texting this man Austin for like maybe 2 years now, and I had no idea that's what he looked like and sounded like.
That's
See,
crazy.
you racist, bro.
You're racist.
How's that racist? I've
You
literally
just
never
wanna
seen
get out
Austin
there
before.
Because you're white.
You had
bro.
you
That's why
had a
it's
pen
racist.
pal, bro.
What you think you fucking look like? You think you fucking look like a doodle character and
I
shit?
get like 407,
Sick character,
846, and
nigga.
I'm like, oh my God, that's the Bucks guy again.
Yo, Austin,
Damn,
this is what we've been
catfish, dude.
living with for like 10 years, bro.
Yeah.
How'd you get
It's
that
weird.
fucking
Dylan knew
background,
exactly who he
bro?
was. I was like, yeah, these guys in this chat, there's this guy named Rook they always shit on. He's like, oh, yeah, Rook, yeah, I know Rook. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
How'd you get that background, bro?
I just said it.
Fuck, my cup dancing.
Yeah, I'm about to join the fucking.
Oh God, we're about to get
if you go to your
customizable in
little
this bitch.
square, on the top right, there's 3 dots. Choose
Now
virtual
we doing
background.
tutorials.
I'm saying,
Hey, make sure we recording this. Take down notes.
What?
There go his mom.
What's going on?
what is going on right now?
Yo, come on, Austin, man.
I was just teaching us how to use Zoom. Man.
Shit
Oh
fucking
my
look like
God.
Jaws right there, bro.
Hey, Phil.
Yeah,
So
I'll
in the
keep it normal.
episodes you've seen, what has by far been the worst take you've heard so far?
Oh fuck, I don't even remember. Well, somebody was hating on Josh Jacobs crazy. That was really funny at first, but Josh
that's
Jacobs is
great.
fine. Yeah,
Who the
Josh
fuck was
Jacobs is
that,
fine.
Thank you.
Who the fuck was that, bro?
That was definitely Chris.
Yeah,
Yo,
like
Kenny's so
Rook, shut the
stupid.
fuck up, you fucking snitch.
Dunk right there. That shit was crazy.
he was talking about him like he was Nathan Peterman. Like he was going in. I was like, he shows up every year. Like I don't know. No, that was funny though.
He shows up for like 8 games every year, but
Yeah, true.
8 games makes up his whole season.
No, yeah.
he was so good that they went and traded for Kenyon Drake.
I don't see this nigga Kenny, man.
Yeah, I see Kenny. He's just showing up. Picture of PJ Washington.
Who's that a photo of?
Like
PJ Washington. He's saying Phil look like PJ Washington.
Stupid.
That's just funny as fuck. On the Aaron Rodgers topic as well, I was reading on Twitter how people were saying like, oh, people were super loud about Kyrie's situation, but then they're kind of quiet about Aaron Rodgers type of shit. I think they're pretty different top situations, I guess. I don't know.
How, Sway?
Well, because like the
One's a
thing,
white man. That's a good starter.
That's his point.
Thank you.
they're similar but different, right?
It's the same shit.
No, because
they
like
both
with,
not vaccinated.
the
And one
biggest-
lied
Gotta
about
make it
it.
different now, bro.
And one lied about it.
Yeah.
the difference is that with Kyrie, this man literally cannot play. Like this man, he cannot play. So he drastically affects his team by not having the vaccine because he's
But the
not
NFL
allowed to
lets
play
him play
type
though.
of shit, right? So
It
Rodgers
comes off
can
more
play.
selfish, yeah.
Yeah, so Rodgers can play. And he tried
Can
to
he though? I don't
he-
know what's gonna come of this. Actually,
What do you mean?
I mean, has he been cleared since lying to the NFLPA? Like they're
So
gonna
he-
fight for him, but
So and that's what I'm
Austin.
also confused about was because so Rodgers was saying that the NFL was aware of the situation, the team was aware of the situation, his
Mhm.
teammates were all informed of it. So I also find it kind of goofy that the NFL and the NFLPA are kind of like investigating it and potentially handing out a suspensions if they find violations, as if they didn't already know what the fuck was going on.
So
So
they gotta act like they give a fuck because now the media has
Yeah,
it.
they,
So,
for sure.
Yeah, it's pressure now.
Yeah, it's all
For
eyes
sure,
on
for
me
sure.
now.
yeah. But
For
again, so
sure.
that's why I think is kind of different because
It's
of
still the
that.
same shit though, but we're gonna let that slide.
Yeah.
I mean, Kyrie's not
The
playing.
NFL just don't give a fuck, man. You know what they about, man.
All right.
No, but the NFL does it all the time. They like to sweep it under the rug until like it becomes a problem. Like they do the same thing with the Ray Rice situation, even though
Yo,
it's way
Ray-
different.
Ray Rice is
But-
a perfect example, bro.
Yeah.
Like they been knew he knocked that chick out, bro.
Exactly.
Then that video
Oh,
ends
man.
up on TMZ, and they're like, "Oh, look how horrific it is."
Yeah,
Like, nigga, you
The
seen that shit
NFL
7
don't
months
give a
ago.
fuck. You know the NFL don't give a fuck, man.
What?
that's Kenny.
Yeah, he's got the AirPods in, bro. He
Oh,
poured
I'm
your
like-
glass or
I'm
something.
like,
bro.
the
Can
motherfucker
I
not
not
even
go
in
to-
the room. Like,
Can I not go to my fridge? Y'all niggas
He get
are
more
in the
milk.
80s right now.
He took us to the
That
kitchen with him.
nigga's about to refill his milk, bro.
Oh, Fritz, what did I tell you about your milk, my nigga? What your milk issue, man? I've checked you already about this.
Wait, what's wrong with milk?
Fritz got expired milk in the fridge. Austin.
he got milk in the wine glass, bro. Like that's
He got
crazy.
You got milk in the wine glass, bro. I'd rather have expired milk, bro.
You got carnation.
At
milk.
least
You got
I ain't
milk in
faking the
can.
funk, nigga. At least I ain't
You
faking
got
the
milk
funk.
in the can, nigga.
Drink it out of a chalice like Queen Elizabeth, bro.
That nigga said, I got dehydrated milk.
Yeah.
Y'all some ignorant ass niggas, man.
Hey man,
Drinking
no one
oat milk,
told you to
Kenny?
hate on my eggnog. It's eggnog, bro. Chris,
That's just milk, bro.
white people
That's
drink
even worse,
eggnog.
bro.
That actually is a little worse.
Yeah,
What
why the
eggnog?
fuck you drinking
Eggnog slap,
eggnog, bro?
Get
Eggnog slap,
coquito.
dog.
Need coquito.
I'm not fucking get drunk, my nigga. I fucking got work tomorrow, nigga.
I'm
You're a
pretty
piece of
sure.
shit.
I'm pretty sure the nigga who started COVID was drinking eggnog, bro.
I swear. And
Man,
now look at us now.
How is Chris and Pete agreeing? Nah, fuck y'all niggas.
Stupid.
We got Steven on the podcast, bro. It's a new day, bro.
I swear.
That's crazy. It's a party.
Man,
Chris,
eggnog, baby.
Chris, you brought it up earlier in the chat. Honestly, we've talked about this probably a couple of years ago, but you bring up a good point where it really does feel like that for whatever reason, football players are more susceptible to like making awful life decisions and shit. Like, why is that?
It got to be the hits to the head, bro.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's like the nature. Maybe it's like the nature of like what makes people play football or something. Because like you think
Yeah.
of like NBA players and like how many major controversies have there been?
Most
You know
of
what
them
I'm
surround
saying?
like them cheating on their wives or something. I feel like.
That's true.
Some stupid shit.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
Derek
athletes do.
Fisher.
Gilbert
Like
Arenas
Derek
brought some
Fisher.
guns to his locker. That was pretty wild.
Yeah,
that was
you know,
real.
Just brought it to
That was
work,
real.
you know.
that was
He's brought the
I feel
strap
like
to
that
work.
That was the thug. That's thug life right there, my nigga.
I feel like Gilbert Arenas is more Woodcrest than he is NFL. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fuck with Gilbert Arenas, man. Fuck with
But like this
This
nigga,
podcast nice.
what was this guy's name? Greg, whatever, the guy who used to play
Greg Hardy.
for Greg Hardy, bro. He
Yeah,
threw like
yeah,
a
yeah.
girl on a bed full of fucking guns, and then
Yeah.
his
Went to the
homeboy came
UFC.
upstairs, and then his homeboy came upstairs talking about you better not say nothing when the cops show up. Like that, that whole situation is crazy, and I feel like that shit only happens to NFL players. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Was just friends
Yeah,
with a
but you
white
know what?
man.
You know what I'll say too about the NFL. Like I feel like they don't stress like teaching their players anything. I feel like they're just really in it. It's like some slave ownership type
Yeah,
shit.
they're here for the money. They don't
They're
give
in
a fuck
there
about
for the
personal
money.
lives.
They don't give a fuck. Like whatever
Yeah,
you
NBA
go
is a lot more
through, they
personal.
cut
I feel you.
they cut you down
Well,
to team.
well, I feel like the
that's
NBA.
it.
You could argue the NBA is like that too. I mean, they had
I mean,
to
all
just sell.
sports are.
One
Nah.
team got their owner had to sell his team, and now the fucking Suns owner is also under investigation
All
for
right,
shit like
all right.
that.
That
let's
is
just
true, and
even-
so is
let's say-
Trailblazers.
let's-
I mean,
yeah.
Rick
Let's
brings
say
up a
the
good
fucking.
point.
Oh, I
Let's
have a
say
point
the
to make.
whole like. Oh,
got
go
a
ahead.
point to
I'd
make,
rather
nigga?
you talk. You
Yeah.
about to make headlines right now.
This nigga got the heat fucking background. Go ahead, say what you gotta say, bro.
No, it was me.
Damn, that's wild.
Another thing.
You look that
compare-
white. You thought you were me.
I'm saying I'm offended, this motherfucker. Hey,
They
but
got this fucking mustache, bro.
football teams have 50 something people, 50 something people on their
Very true.
team, while basketball teams have 15.
12,
And it's
15,
it's 15 by 30 versus 32 by 50. So
David,
with
that-
more
that-
people, like I don't know
David,
what the
that-
percentage, like the proportion is.
That's a legitimate point. If it wasn't so lopsided, like if you
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
like it's like what's the worst NBA controversy ever, and compare that to O.J. Simpson or
That's
fucking,
it. I mean, that's it.
Ray
You don't even
Lewis.
have to look at anything else. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
But
Like,
you know what?
I don't know.
my-
Nothing
my
comes to
thing
mind.
is?
Football's
My-
on like the biggest scale possible, right? Like it
Yeah.
is as big as the NBA is. The NFL is just everything that
nigga-
happens in the NFL is gonna get thrown to the front of the headlines because that's
Like,
But you know what I
niggas,
think
like,
too?
the
nigga.
biggest sport there is.
like nigga, Ray Rice knocked this girl out so clean, bro. Like he clocked her.
But-
If he would have
but-
punched any of us like that, we would have been out fucking cold, bro.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh.
But you know what I'll think? What I'll say about that too is like, as far as like look at the NFL. They had a whole big deal. They made a whole big deal about this whole like kneeling thing. Like you can't kneel. The NBA and the NBA in comparison, you able to wear shirts like these shirts and stuff to like you can kneel. The NBA was doing that type of shit. But when it comes to like the NFL type shit, that's the type of shit they don't give a fuck about. You know what I mean? Like it just seems like that's why I say it seems like some fucking like slavery type shit. Like they don't give a fuck what
Slave
stance
owner
you
mentality.
take. Yeah, exactly. You can't like they're just like, all right, we're just here to play sports. That's it. That's the mentality. Fucking
In football, yeah. So basketball players
football.
definitely got more clout than
I-
football players
exactly.
because
I've been felt like the NFL was a terribly run organization. It's just that
the
they
owners
got
have the power,
It's ran by the owners. Yeah.
Yeah.
while in
just
the
got
NBA
so
the
much-
players got the power.
they
Y'all,
just
y'all
got
heard
so
about
much history.
y'all heard about Henry Ruggs just the other day?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
nigga, of
Yeah,
course,
if you were if you
Yeah.
pay attention to the group chat, you would know that.
Well,
Yeah,
I
you
know, but
fucking
I'm just saying.
scrub.
I'm saying just comes
Fucking
in with it. You know
scrub.
what I'm
Where
saying?
you got better
They had a
things to do,
fucking super
motherfucker.
cuts.
Pay attention to the group chat. I don't
Fucking
check my
white
phone for
guy.
5 minutes. There's 400 missed
Yeah.
texts.
I'm saying, how am I supposed to keep up with that?
Yo, Steven's being a
Hey,
typical white
read,
guy, bro.
motherfucker.
Trying to fix black problems, just poking in every once in a while.
Call me the NFL.
What's going on over there? What's going on over there? Maybe we should raise the taxes.
Y'all doing what you're supposed to? I bet. I'm out. Yeah, so
Fucking
ignorant.
guy,
Super
bro.
cuts, taking shots and shit, bro.
I think the problem is it's just the NFL or football itself is just more aggressive than basketball, anyways.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
it just attracts those type of personalities. I was thinking that too, Pete.
Yeah, from a young age.
But you
it
know,
just-
like David was saying, like with so many personnel like you got in the sport, it's gonna take a while to root out old mentalities. Like it's gonna take a while. Like even in the front office, like it's gonna take a while before you're able to fucking pull out a whole front office and be like, all right, y'all niggas is dirty. Y'all niggas act like this, and we're not trying to be a part of that that problem going forward. Like NBA, you could fucking fire a general manager easy, like or anyone in the front office, and then like look at the NBA, they call out the front office mad fast and they get them going. Like,
But how you gonna root out an ecosystem? Like if you play football
what I'm
growing
saying.
up, even like let's just use D-line. They literally tell you go kill the quarterback. They're not telling you that in NBA.
yeah.
So
yeah.
you
It's
know
a
what
whole,
I'm saying?
it's a whole thing. But that's what it boils down. It goes from the professional level on down at that point. But at the professional level, it's already like that. It's gonna be harder to adjust anything else. You know what I mean?
I don't think it start from the top though. I think it start from the bottom up. Because if you starting in Pee Wee and they telling you to murker motherfucker in Pee Wee, by the time you get to NFL, that's already your mentality. You can't rewire that. And you
Kenny, I agree with what you're saying, but I think it's two separate situations or two separate topics. Like, yeah, I definitely agree with you saying how within the organizations it's like some dirty shit. But as far as like kind of what we're talking about is like the players and their mentalities and why it is they're so susceptible to doing dumb shit, and then getting out the league or getting arrested type of stuff. So yeah. Chris, what were you about to say?
Like the thing is, like Henry Ruggs isn't being asked to like kill a quarterback, and this nigga was going 160 miles drunk as fuck and ended up killing somebody. It's just like, I don't know, man. That's just different, bro. That's just
But
crazy.
you don't think that play into a mentality first before anything?
But the
I
organization.
mean, he's a dumbass nigga, yeah. For sure.
The mentality was he drank too much.
Being an NFL, you got to be like a fearless player. I feel like so they take that fearless mentality to the regular life, and that's why they do stupid shit.
But how much is the league going out their way to really teach their players shit? Like how much? Really? Like
I'm Kenny, but how much do you got to be
that's-
taught to know to not drive 160 miles an hour while drunk as fuck?
But that's fucking.
I don't
easier
I
said
don't put
than
that
done,
one on the
man.
league. Things
That's
things
easier-
that can be put on the league is like teaching
Nothing.
people how to manage their money, or helping set up for long-term money management and success that way, and trying to open doors for them that way.
Like,
But as far as
I heard somebody
beating a wife or beating your girl or running lights and shit like that, I don't think that
I don't
much is on the league necessarily.
I don't want to compare fucking drinking and driving to fucking beating your wife. Like that's a whole fucking different. I think it's different spectrums to this shit. Like honestly, like they moved the whole team to fucking Vegas. You feel me? Like I heard somebody say this on like Twitter or some shit. Like you move a team to Vegas, you're moving like 18, 19, not even 18-year-olds, like fucking 20-year-olds, 21, 22-year-olds to fucking
Young
Vegas.
people.
And there's no fucking class on this shit at all. Like Like you're not teaching these motherfuckers anything at all. Like you're like, all right, go out here in a fucking city where they just thrive off of people drinking and fucking partying and gambling.
I'm not saying that you're wrong, because I feel like what you got like I do feel like there's something to what you're saying. Like I do think that like they put them in situations where they can fail very easily. That's why a lot of these people end up fucking broke, and a lot of these bad decisions end up being made. But on this particular situation, I'm definitely with Rook, where it's like driving 160 miles while you're fucking crazy drunk. That's on you, bro.
I get
I
get it.
You look like you got something you're ready to say, Baba. What's up?
Well, I think we're like going in circles. Basically, what we're saying is like the culture of the NFL, like allows this to happen. Like the NBA had like a huge issue with drugs in the '80s, just like the whole rest of America did.
And they addressed it.
They ended up like having to fix it because they were having players die from it and shit. And MLB had a steroid issue, and MLB had to take care of that shit. And the NFL has never had like an accountability. Like Kareem Hunt kicked a girl and was on a team like the next year. Like there's never
the NFL is super late.
Up.
Ray Rice hasn't been on a team though.
No, you make sense.
Ray Rice was like retiring though. Like he was like at the end of his shit. Like Kareem Hunt, they were like, you're too talented. Like you're gonna be back in the league. It doesn't matter what you did. We have it on camera. Like, and everybody knows that. And there's 53 people we have to manage. Like there's no way.
Yeah, they're super.
Damn,
the NFL be super late with this shit, man.
Accountability is a huge part of this. Now y'all right.
Now that I kind of think about it, bro, like I just, based off of what you just said there, Phil, I was just thinking about how, you know, in high school, all the time, you know, there's someone that could be like a dickhead player, right? Like he could be an absolute shit of a teammate, a cancer to a locker room, get in trouble in school and not have good grades. But if you're a fucking baller, they're gonna play you on Friday night.
Yeah,
you know, type of shit. So
that's the same mentality.
Yeah. Then you go to college. It's like if you're in a D1 school, I mean, you got people doing your homework for you, type shit. Sometimes, like you're not really doing much. You're just skating by until you get that check when you get to the league, and you know you kind of still have that same mentality. So
yeah, I think. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, Rook, do you think, because on your team, do you feel like in college they taught you like how to be like a better man, like, you know what I'm saying, like off the field, how to act rather than just on the field?
So it's different in different levels, right? I mean, I played D3 football. The focus is fucking, you know, being a better man. You're the reason you're in school is to get a degree to get into the workforce type of shit, right? Now in D1 football, it's a business.
Yeah.
Right? It's a business. So they're just, I mean, 80% of your day is dealing with sports shit, and then the other 20 is school shit, right?
Yeah.
So it's all about, you know, producing at the D1 level, getting wins out, getting the bowl games, getting the championships, getting to the league. So it's a very different mentality. So yeah, like on the D3 level, I do feel like it's more so on the fucking, you know, we're trying to build better men, do this and that, and send you out into the workforce more than it is D1.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. And that's what I was gonna say. Like, I mean, even some more so in the NFL than at that point than just D1 schools. So, I mean, and another thing, like Chris mentioned, I mean, we all been talking about accountability, right? But that's the thing, like, yeah, we see Ruggs, he went out, drove that fast, right? But like, it didn't start there, obviously, right? Like, he didn't just go out one day, you know, I'm gonna get mad drunk and then drive mad quick.
Yeah.
Nah, it starts way from there, right? Like, it built up. He was let pass, like, oh, you free, you good, just go out and play ball.
What's wild? What's wild is that Henry Ruggs went to Alabama.
Yeah.
And this guy Nick Saban is famous for sculpting not like just great football players, but professionals as well. Like look at guys like Julio Jones or Amari Cooper, a number of NFL players that were produced from Alabama, and these guys are all like they're the example of what you would want on your team. And I don't know, man. I think Henry Ruggs was just he was just different.
Had a bad day.
He's an outlier.
I mean, shit. Environment changes, man. You gotta understand, man. Like I told you, bro. Like he's going from Oakland to fucking Las fucking Vegas. It has a lot to play. That has a lot to play in it. We can't downplay that, man. Like,
I mean, but
real
dude was
talk,
at
bro.
Top Golf before he started
Just
driving.
say, have you ever had the Irish mules at Top Golf? 3 or 4 of those. Shit.
Exactly, bro.
I'll be pushing 120 on my Ford Fusion. Don't worry.
Shit, bro.
Yeah,
I mean,
lit,
drinking
bro.
and driving is a thing, man. That's what I'll tell you. Like, there's a lot of people out here that drink and drive normally. Like, it doesn't
When you
matter
got money like
how
that.
fucking. It
160.
doesn't matter how fucking fast he's fucking driving. It matters.
I think that
like,
does matter.
You shouldn't you just shouldn't
That
fucking
changes.
drink and drive, bro.
I get what you're saying.
I mean,
Ken.
you're gonna say that. You're gonna say that. But honestly, I'm a person that fucking has been through that already. Like, and I witness people drinking and driving all the fucking time. Like, whether you drink and drive, you're just not supposed to fucking do it, man. Like,
And
you
these
don't get
dudes
behind the
feel-
fucking wheel, bro. You
They
don't
feel
get behind the
invincible,
fucking
like-
wheel.
You talked about how they've just got away with whatever, and when you're 20 years old,
Exactly.
you're getting money, and you've never had anything like bad happen to you, quote unquote. But
Yeah.
you know, and you're getting away with everything, and you had a passenger, and he was feeling good, and he was drunk, and it's over,
Exactly.
dude.
It fucking happens. People
He
do
feel-
that
he feel-
shit.
But when
he
you got
feels
money like
invincible.
that, like
He feels
just let someone else
invincible.
drive.
Yeah, nah,
You
but like
could
that's the
always
point that
say that. You could
that's the-
always fucking say that. But how many times do we get behind the wheel and feel like you can fucking drive off of fucking drinking, bro?
I mean,
Like,
I'll
real
be
If I
talk,
honest,
had
I've
that,
never
if I
done
had
that.
that kind of money,
There's a lot
I
of
think
people
I'd just be like, yo,
Yeah.
drive for
Yeah,
me.
you could
Exactly,
always
yeah.
you could always say what you would do if you're in somebody else's shoes.
Yeah.
But real talk, if you're not doing that right now, you have no point in saying that shit. Like, real talk, bro, because you can literally right now, you can literally get behind the wheel and feel like you're okay to drive, but you get pulled over and a cop tells you you're not okay to drive, you're gonna be like, shit, I thought I was okay to drive. No, you can't argue that fucking point.
I get what you're
no
saying,
one's
but
okay.
I'm not defending
No, I
anybody going
guess.
150. Like that's
Yeah.
it's
I'm
not.
not
No,
saying
yeah, no,
fucking,
no, there's no-
I'm
I
not
think we're
saying
going
fucking
160.
drive.
My Corolla, yo, Kenny, my Corolla can't even go that fast, bro. Like,
I'm not
that nigga
Bro,
was going
but the thing is,
fast, bro.
especially
I'm not
when you're in,
saying-
Kenny, but when you're in the league, you're making all that money, right? You have resources.
Yeah.
You
A
have
lot of 'em.
you have people like
I
just
feel you. I
just
feel
like
you.
so like in the NBA you have you have a guy that's part of player development, right? Like if you're drunk, you call him, his job is to go pick you up type shit.
Mhm.
So
you.
I guarantee
feel
there's
you.
something like that in the NFL.
And that's what
gonna
Kenny's
say
saying.
and I'm not gonna say the exact names of the teams, but like I got a homie that I work with now that he's connected with people who work for in the NFL, and just within that organization, like they give you $100 a month to take Ubers if you're out drinking and
feel
shit.
you.
So like the
You know what?
players are gonna have access to ways to not have to go out there and drink and drive.
I feel
bro.
you. But the
Houston
principle
Rockets.
is, it doesn't fucking matter if you're driving 156. It doesn't matter if you're driving 70 miles per hour. It doesn't matter if you're driving 30 fucking miles per hour. Don't fucking drink and drive.
Well,
Yeah.
Like, you
Oh.
fucking whether you have 2 to 3 drinks, fucking call a fucking Uber, bro. Anything can
Sure.
fucking happen, bro.
Usually I
honestly.
would agree with you, but he killed somebody, so it doesn't matter at
I
that
fucking
point.
I know usually you would agree with me type shit, but I already been through the shit. I already been through shit. I haven't killed nobody, but I've been through a fucking situation where I have had to learn the fucking hard way. Don't fucking drink and drive.
Yeah.
It's not
For
fucking
sure.
worth it. It's just
Yeah,
not
for
worth
sure.
it at all.
And
You
that
can't
is
argue that.
and that is the Woodcrest certified good message of the episode. Do not drink and drive, baby.
It took us what, like 8 episodes to push out a positive message.
I'm sorry,
Hey,
bro.
I just wanna say it's 'cause I'm
fucking
here.
milk, man. It's the milk, man. Sorry.
It's the milk.
milk.
Fucking
you
over
kill-
there drinking that 2% milk, bougie motherfucker.
And if you're drinking and driving, and you kill someone, you better not kill their dog too, because then white people are gonna lose their shit.
Oh my god.
You saw what they
Hey,
did to
man,
Vic,
it's a white,
dog.
it's a white person said it.
Then you're definitely going to
I
jail.
would have been over it. I would've been
Everyone
done.
was like, "Oh shit, that's so sad. He killed this lady," and then they heard the dog died too, and white people were like, "That's
Yeah.
it.
It was like, shit, this nigga deserves
That's the
Fucking-
line.
80 years.
Fucking
Life.
the death
80
penalty,
years.
Give this
bro.
guy the life."
That's the
Life.
difference between the death penalty, bro.
You see how much time he about to do though? Allegedly, they were saying
Oh
40
yeah, they're
plus years.
slapping everything on
They're
him.
going.
now.
They're going for.
Yeah.
They're going for
Gun
like
charges
50 or
and
some
shit,
shit like
yeah.
that. Yeah.
Can you imagine if Ray
They
Rice
gonna hit
punched the
homie
dog
hard.
in
They
the
gonna hit
elevator?
homie hard, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would have did life if Rice would have punched the dog. He would have did life.
It would have been over, bro.
They don't play by no motherfucking dogs, man. Ask Michael Vick, bro.
I was gonna say Michael Vick's still getting shit for it.
He had to learn the hard way, bro.
Yeah. Hey, so 2021. What do you guys think? Was it a great year for music?
Oh yeah. That's for you. That's for you, Kenny.
Rook, you listen to music? You listen to music?
I listen to music, but I mostly brought up the topic because it was in our list of discussions. So this is where I kind of sit back and then let y'all run with it.
All
right, like Eminem.
Transition.
Yeah. I mean, old school.
I mean, let's name some fucking
albums like that no more. But
I know y'all mentioned a couple. I just don't remember which ones. I know for sure David or not David. I really confused Drake and David, bro. That's crazy.
Damn, bro.
Wait, I thought Drake is David.
I know Drake.
Nobody calls me that anymore.
Apparently we do though, nigga.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, for our audience out there, that
David
Austin. For our audience
out
there that doesn't know,
Steven's white.
I thought we called him Drake growing up.
Steven is white.
For our audience that doesn't know, David, a nickname for him for a long time growing up was Drake. Don't know why, but just how everyone's in the know.
It kind of like Drake.
If you guys didn't know, I'm white.
Drake, nigga. Drake also denies his heritage. It's very similar.
Drake, the type of guy to say "Geez Louise" when he gets fouled.
Drake, if I talk to Drake, he'll probably tell me. If you talk to Drake, he'll probably tell you that he can beat you 1-on-1.
Yeah,
especially if your name is Jay Holiday.
Oh yeah, you just broke completely. I have no idea what you just said.
Damn, nigga.
Yeah.
He's the FBI.
What are you at?
Yeah, he's on that hotel Wi-Fi, bro.
Yeah, I'm on that.
This nigga,
said especially
if you're on a hot spot or some shit.
Especially if your name is
they don't even want him to say whatever it is that he's trying to say. They don't want him to say it.
That FBI guy ain't even worried about Austin, bro.
That's the real definition of cancel right there, bro. Like you straight up cancel. Wi-Fi ain't fucking with you.
I guess to get it started, where would you rank Certified Lover Boy amongst the other music that came out?
Underwhelming.
Underwhelming. Oh shit.
Yeah. You guys like Certified Lover Boy?
I literally listened to that album like one time and I never played it again.
I mean, just comparing it to other Drake, like it's not just comparing it to other Drake stuff. Even if you don't
so Phil, you're new to this shit. Like,
Sure.
There's been a lot of arguments, and when Astroworld came out, so what you listen to Astroworld?
Yeah.
How do you feel about
Astroworld.
it?
I love it.
I love that album. I
think
feel
there's
like
one skip on it. Yeah.
I feel like it is one of the best albums of this decade, in my personal opinion.
I agree.
That's what I stated. I stated
it's gonna be that Pat Mahomes shit again, but
I stated that in the group chat, and a couple individuals, I'm not gonna name them, niggas went in talking about it ain't that good, blah 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 blah, whatever.
Name
and I was
these
like,
niggas,
listen,
bro.
like at that point in time, I feel like Travis Scott was doing better things than Drake, and I feel like I'm comparing that. I'm using his albums as a standard.
Yeah.
Like you hear Views. Like I heard Views the other day. Views is okay.
It's fine.
It's fine. I heard Scorpion the other day.
Trash.
You know what I'm saying? Like, is this man really living off of Take Care and a couple of features?
Views was good.
He just uses the same formula. He keeps using the same formula over and over, so niggas get bored.
What was the album with the white cover and the six and the hands and the?
Oh, that was the mixtape. That was
If you're reading this, it's too late.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That one was fire.
Yeah. What a time to be alive is fire.
Bro, that shit. Yo, Austin, you know what year that came out?
Yeah.
What year?
2015. Yeah, 15.
You know.
That was 6 years ago, nigga. It's about to be 7 years ago.
When did
Wait,
Astroworld
does
come? When did
Drake drop
Astroworld
a-
come
does-
out? I don't know.
2018.
Okay.
Does Drake
It's 2
drop an
years.
album every year type shit?
Nah, he
Is that
drops
what's
on like
going
every
Like
2
every
years.
2
Like every
years,
2
yeah, every
years.
2
yeah.
years.
Every 2 years?
But he has like a
Yeah.
mixtape. He sneaks like something, and he had the like
Yeah,
Dark
that's
Lane
what I
demo
feel like.
tape
He
and all
dropped
that.
something
The
in
Dark
between.
Lane
He's
demo
always
tapes
dropping
was
music.
fire too.
Yeah, Darklight Demo Tape
It's
was
So,
fire,
yeah.
bro.
It had
I feel like it's
yeah.
never a year where he don't drop something. He drops something
No, for
every year
sure.
type shit.
Look,
For sure.
the point that I was making is that I feel like, and I feel like we've had different versions of the same debate. And I feel like once a guy gets a spot, where the fuck is Austin going? Once a guy gets
Man,
a
leave him alone, man. You the feds, nigga.
What
Chris a bully, bro.
Listen,
I
He is
can't
a
even walk.
bully.
We can't walk
You
away
can't
from
even leave it
listen,
alone.
nigga.
Let's get
For
my
real.
phone. Let's get my phone.
Listen, nigga. I'm
Puts
trying
out
to
a
make
whole
a point.
investigation.
I'm trying to make a point,
Puts out a
nigga.
whole investigation.
Everyone gotta
Walk away
listen.
from it.
Over there, fucking Austin, not paying attention and shit.
I
I'm
had to
saying
get
some
my
important
phone.
shit.
I have headphones on. I
The fuck?
can hear you.
Nah,
I'm
but
pulling out the Luperderm again, nigga.
I feel
Fuck
like
you, nigga.
I feel like once we give a guy a number one spot, like we set that shit in cement.
Yeah.
But like it shouldn't be
Yeah.
that way. Like there's just too many talented people.
That ain't that. I don't think that's the problem. I think what the problem is, what we do is the Pat Mahomes shit. A motherfucker get real good, right? Like
Yeah.
awesome, like nice than a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Then we already cement this new nice nigga into the Raptors, and he can't go nowhere. But look
The
at Pat
thing is,
Mahomes this year.
the thing is that I feel like you're confusing two different arguments.
How
Like
so?
when we're talking about Tom Brady and Pat Mahomes, like Tom Brady in terms of his legacy is
Fuck legacy. The
solidified.
nigga's still doing it.
Yeah.
He's still nah. But when we had this argument, he was still on the Patriots. When he's the greatest of all time,
And he was still
Arguably.
nice on the Patriots.
yeah, nah. But like the things that Patrick Mahomes was doing, Tom Brady can't do in terms
Yeah.
of like just skill wise.
But that don't make no sense either. Cut. Never mind. Keep going. My bad. Keep going.
It
Right,
makes
so
sense.
we're
We'll talk
ta-
about it later, though.
I think you're
So we're
comparing like like skill.
When
So
you're
we're
older,
talking
we'll
about just
explain.
strictly off
You
of
tell him,
just
Phil.
talent.
Tell him niggas. Tell him niggas, Phil.
There's over there with his fucking panda. In terms of
No,
in
man,
terms
I'm
of-
rocking with Phil, man. He talking
in,
sense,
in
bro.
terms
Fuck
of
y'all.
listen. In terms of just his straight up talent, he can make throws that Tom Brady can't make. That's the only point that we're making.
Okay.
Can we go back to Drake, you asshole?
Yeah, let's go back to music. Let's bring it back to music.
Yeah, how the fuck did we get here?
He
Cause
said
I,
it's the Pat
It was
Mahomes
Pete. It
treatment.
was Pete.
yeah, I was
Oh,
comparing.
yeah,
I was
right,
comparing.
That's what I'm
right.
saying. Make that
Yeah.
same
So
comparison with music.
I'm saying like Drake may take care. And I feel like since then he's been in this number one spot and it's been fucking blasphemy to even suggest that somebody else might belong in that number one spot.
No, that's not the
And
problem.
I don't believe in that type of
I
thinking.
think what the
bro.
problem
I mean-
is, I think what the problem is, again, like I said, we'll have somebody come in with a real good album, like
Yeah.
fire ass album. Like
Right.
I'm not even gonna lie, but then that one fire album, we just project them forward, and it's like, bro, we can't allow them to get a second fire album. Then we
But the-
can make that sense.
But
You know what I'm
the thing is at this point Travis Scott already had 4 fire albums or 3 fire albums
Yes,
and
he
a
did.
fire
He
ass
did.
mixtape.
Compared to his discography, but was his fire albums going neck and neck with Drake's fire album at the
At this
time?
point, yes, Astroworld was significantly better than Views.
No,
Significantly better.
You're not listening. Listen. Dial
Like
it
his
back.
best
Okay.
versus
But that's
his
his
best.
best.
Yeah, dial it back.
Yeah.
Dial it back. You already hyped, right?
Okay, all right, go ahead,
So-
go ahead. Nah,
so
go
we-
ahead, nigga. Hype
so-
is
When
my
people call out, you
default.
being hype.
That's what I'm saying.
Let's
So we
go.
said, right, like, let's say Drake had 5 fire albums, right?
I'm
Listen,
gonna cut you off. I'm gonna
listen,
cut you off.
listen, nigga,
You're
please
talking
listen.
about legacy. You're talking
No,
about legacy.
listen. Can you listen to me? You
All
gotta
right,
let me.
go ahead.
You gotta listen.
Go ahead.
Let's say Drake had 5
Listen
fire
to that
albums,
nigga, bro.
right?
All right, go ahead.
Travis Scott had 4 fire albums.
Yes.
Right? Then Astro World came out, and then boom, it's way better than whatever Drake made recently, right?
Yes.
But what we do in boxing, when somebody's in a boxing match, we go round for round, right? Hit for hit.
Right.
That's how we compare it, right? We
Yeah.
don't just compare the last round, the 12th round, to every other round before that. No, we do
Right.
round for round, bar for bar, right?
If that's the case, Nas is the best rapper out right now.
No, that's not what I'm. Nigga.
Nah, but that's what you're saying though. Nah,
Well, that's the point that I was gonna say.
Nigga, what?
you said he came out with 5 fire albums. So we're talking about So Far Gone, We're talking about Take Care. We're talking about the other one. Nothing will be the same, right?
Nothing
And
was
we'll
the same.
we'll throw a mixtape in there, right?
What about
But
More
between
Light?
that and Astroworld is like 4 years. That's what I'm saying. Like between those 4 years, we're not allowed to put somebody else in that spot.
No, I don't think you. I think you hear me, but you hear me, but you're not listening, bro.
What is there other than Astroworld? What is there other than Astroworld for Travis Scott recently?
At the time. What are you talking about? Rodeo? Hey, Rodeo and the one with the fucking
Birds of the Strings,
Birds of
the Trap thing. Yeah. But that was 2015 and 2016.
Yeah.
But we had this argument in 2018, bro.
But that's what I'm saying. Astroworld was phenomenal. Yeah, I give you it. It was phenomenal. It was amazing.
Yes.
I give you it. But that was one album that surpassed Drake. That's all I'm saying. When his next album come and surpass, I'm like, okay, he got it.
You know what's crazy?
That's all I'm talking about.
I think they're both.
I don't like comparing fucking projects so much, man. Like, cause it's so fucking hard, man. Like, at the same time, like, fucking Drake's formula has stayed the fucking same. Like, you know, like. It hasn't
steal other people's flows and then make an album.
We've got used to Drake, so we fucking know Drake is always gonna come with some fucking shit that's gonna sell on the fucking radio, shit that's gonna get the fucking ladies. We already know his fucking style, man. Yeah. Like Austin, I know he stole your lady. That's why you mad. But, I'm talking shit. I'm talking shit. That's a shot at Austin, man. You know, I fucking hate that mustache. But nah.
But do that take away from his talent though? Like when everybody was doing, I'm gonna bring Pat Mahomes again. When everybody was doing that with Pat Mahomes, I said, okay, let this nigga do it again this year. Then we're gonna be like, okay, now he's doing it.
Patrick Mahomes did it for like 3 years. What you talking about?
I do think that takes away Drake's talent. I do think that takes away from his talent because you have artists that are pushing boundaries all the fucking time.
That's what I'm saying.
You have fucking niggas like Kanye. You got fucking niggas like fucking Kendrick. Like, yeah, Kendrick takes a fucking long time, but every time you hear another album, is a different fucking version of what he came out with.
The point that I've been trying to make from the very beginning is that there's so many talented niggas that are doing so much stuff, and I feel like we just get stuck on this one person. Like this person made Take Care in 2011. He made Take Care in 2011. And we've been riding off of that energy for 10 fucking years.
But is there a reason why though? You think that's for no reason?
10 years.
You think that's for no reason?
I'm saying
he hasn't pushed the boundary ever since like, Take Care. He hasn't pushed the boundary.
Kenny could be the hottest nigga out right now, but 6 months from now there might be somebody putting out way better shit. You know what I'm saying?
Kenny
like
the hottest.
That's right. I am the hottest.
I don't know. Like I feel like y'all niggas be gatekeeping. That's what I feel like.
No, so what I'm saying, legacy don't play legacy and talent, and then what somebody continuously don't play a role into this spot that they hold. No.
Drake don't have 4 better albums than Kendrick's
So if we gonna compare, y'all like the NBA. Y'all like the NBA. And we gonna compare all that and pushing the boundaries, all that. So we gotta knock Michael Jordan off the #1 spot. Eventually, right?
We don't.
What?
We
How
don't.
not?
He's not on there.
You talking about legacy? How not? You talking about legacy?
I'm saying those are 2 different arguments. I'm saying they're 2 different arguments.
LeBron already knocked them off.
I'm saying Peterson. That's what I'm saying. That's what I've been saying since the beginning. Is that legacy and who's the best person out right now are 2 completely different arguments.
But
Drake,
Travis Scott being the hottest person out, put him at '1 for you.
Right.
Yeah.
For right now.
He was talking about that year.
So
right?
You said for right now.
So you're not saying that like Travis Scott has a better legacy than Drake, then, right?
No, absolutely not. I'll take Drake.
It didn't sound like that. It did not sound like that. You were saying that Travis Scott was better. It sounded like you were saying Travis Scott was better than Drake.
You gotta understand, Drake.
Maybe right now.
But that's what I'm saying. Yeah, right now. But we thought we was talking about overall.
So I misunderstood. I misunderstood. Then I misunderstood.
That's what I'm saying about legacy, my nigga.
Can we get another Peterson apology, man?
Yo, apologize.
I'm not apologizing.
But wait,
apologize.
Listen, you back.
Oh, shit,
you back to a country I'm not gonna mention, nigga.
I gotta unmute myself.
Can we get one more like Peterson apology, please?
I'm not apologizing for shit because he didn't explain himself proper until Steven.
Nigga, I explained myself more than properly, bro. I said
So
legacy versus.
Enunciate your words, nigga.
Wait, hold on. Phil, go ahead.
So in
Go ahead,
2018,
Phil.
when Astroworld came out, he had the top spot, is what you're saying.
That's a point that I've been making for like 3
Right.
years.
He said
Nobody's been trying to
he
hear
said
it.
that.
So
he
it sounds like
he said that in the group chat though. He did say that in the group chat.
Bro,
He did say
Kenny
it.
understands. Why Peterson don't understand?
You ain't break it down properly.
Because I ain't saying it in Creole, bro.
Yes, there you go. You said it in French, bitch.
My nigga came in with a panda for like 10 minutes and understood what I was saying, bro.
No, it's because we broke it down, you weirdo. Because he was getting you was getting what I said too, right, Phil?
And my nigga was telling me,
my nigga
was telling me you're hearing me, but you're not listening. Nigga, I'm listening.
Phil, hold on, Phil. Did you not understand what I was trying to say?
Don't listen to him, Phil. He ain't going on the album.
Kenny drinking milk and he understood what I'm saying, bro.
You guys are just having different arguments.
Bro.
It happens.
Nah, Phil. Yeah. Nah, Phil. It's fuck you.
Phil. We don't fuck with that shit. We don't fuck with that energy over here.
Hey, Chris,
come on, Phil.
Yo, this nigga.
We gave you a pass.
Peterson, this nigga Peterson's the only person to put in his full name in his fucking title.
It shows up like that because my
Rook and Steve did it too, bro.
Weirdo.
I hope somebody fucking hacks your shit, bro.
I will say though, we were talking about
that was harsh. I'm sorry, but fuck you
though. like Drake doesn't push boundaries, but that has benefited him in the long term because he has.
We all know what Drake does. We all know.
Right.
But it motherfucking works, so he still sell 500,000 copies, nigga.
No, Drake is dope, bro. Drake is dope, nigga. Yeah. I would never say Drake isn't dope.
Yeah.
But in terms of like him being the undisputed #1 artist every single year, I don't agree with that.
No, you ain't never even said that.
All right, so who was after Travis? Hey, if Travis took from Drake,
bro,
who's after Travis? Or is Travis still one?
Yo, this nigga Drake.
Nah, Travis is definitely not one no more.
6ix9ine.
So who was after him?
Wait, what year was that? 2018 that Travis came out?
This is 2018.
Yeah.
What was 2019's top album? What was 2019?
Shit, I couldn't even tell you. Didn't Dan? Dan talking about that.
Yeah, I don't think people really looked at that, man. I know 2020 was a dry year though.
Yeah, Chris, another thing you said. Chris, another thing you said was if you name somebody else that's the #1 other than Drake, that they're tripping. But it's like people do, but it's just like Travis Scott's not the name that typically comes out.
Like
people don't want to say that though.
I mean, anytime like when it comes to #1s, you could be like, it's Drake, it's Kendrick.
Nah, but wait, time out. Wait, time out. So like your point is you're making the point that you're trying to make is that my point is mute because other people don't agree with me. Is that the point you're trying to make?
Facts.
No, but it's just
Austin.
What?
Austin in the background. He's just on the phone walking around and shit.
He look like a lost puppy.
No, like it's just you said it's blasphemy when somebody says that it's not Drake that's mentioned as #1, but it's like there's other people that's mentioned as #1.
But you know what's crazy?
Yeah, exactly.
You know when Kendrick dropped Damn, no one even said anything about Drake. I don't know if he dropped the album that year at all, but no one said a goddamn thing about Drake when Kendrick dropped Damn at all. Like it was just.
I don't even remember which year that was.
2017, actually.
2017.
But you know, every time Kendrick drops an album, no one fucking says like it's all about Kendrick, bro. Like
they're in two totally different lanes though.
Like
you can give Kendrick.
Go ahead, Kenny. I'm sorry, bro. My bad, bro.
No, I'm just saying you can give Kendrick this pass when he drops a good album, but when another artist that's not globally known or like drops a fucking crazy album like Travis Scott, Astroworld was fucking crazy. Like
Astroworld was fucking nuts, bro.
Nigga, I just said I misunderstood it. I feel like y'all looking at me.
We not.
I'm sorry.
Bro,
we got the apology.
You're acting mad and secure right now.
On. You don't even know who I'm looking at. I'm like,
yo, what the fuck? Nah,
I'm not coming at you, Pete. Like
to David's point though, like I grew up in an era where you weren't even allowed to say any rapper was better than Tupac or Biggie. So like I don't want to hear about like the popular opinion. Like niggas just be following what other niggas be saying. Like I feel like a lot of people be saying Drake is the best just because that's a safe answer.
So I'm niggas.
I mean, maybe. He got an argument, but it's like,
can you attach dirty?
There are other guys that have arguments.
Don't take it that way. Don't take it that way. But I do feel like a lot of people just be following the opinions that they see on Twitter. Like real talk.
I feel like most people say Jay.
That's what I do.
The culture has changed so much.
I be on Fox News Twitter.
That's
I
true
know you
too.
be on Fox News. That's why your opinions are so trash.
on Fox News.
Hey, no, but Phil said something crazy too, though, which is true because at one point people thought 6ix9ine was his booming. I'm not gonna say no names because of numbers and sales and all that.
Nah, but I like this music
who said
though.
what? Who said
Oh no!
I like this music, nigga.
Hold on, you ain't gotta be insecure. I didn't even say no names.
Oh no!
Relax.
Nah, but I like this music. What's up?
But when every time 6ix9ine drop, people think he hot because that nigga do numbers in real life.
He was doing numbers. He was doing numbers.
No one ever said 6ix9ine had the year though. No one ever said that though. That's what
Nobody
They still think he wanted.
He's never had a number one spot.
They really think
he's never. No one's gave
social media, nigga. The same niggas David follow.
I don't think. I've never heard someone say 6ix9ine had an album of the year or something like that.
He was dropping numbers though, but not album of the year.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Why you put words in my mouth?
Yo, this guy has never been mentioned in conversations with the people we're discussing, bro. 6ix9ine.
I did not know. But I know people like his music.
Why is Peterson making shit up, bro? Somebody asked me why he making shit up.
I mean, Chris, you did. What was it? You were advocating that 6ix9ine had a hotter stretch than like Lil Wayne did at some point.
He did say that. That nigga did say
that.
Oh my
God. That is true.
I know you said that.
100%
true. No, listen. I'll fall on the sword if it's necessary.
You need to die on that.
You already did. It's over for you in this regard for a while.
Can I make my point though?
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
No, I don't want to hear it.
Let Chris talk, man.
Phil said it's gonna be bad.
I really don't think. I don't think
for yourself.
I don't think post 2010 Lil Wayne is that good. I don't. That's the whole argument.
I mean,
post 2010 Lil Wayne versus
in comparison with Tekashi 6ix9ine.
With Tekashi, that was not even close.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's how I feel, bro.
Yo, I gotta hold up real quick. Chris piped me right though. 2010? 2010 Lil Wayne.
The nigga had 3 good songs, and you gonna compare that shit to a whole?
Like, stop.
I got a
there ain't no.
He had Gummo.
He had Gummo.
I fuck Gummo, bro. I fuck with Gummo.
There ain't no 2000.
I fuck with Kuda.
There ain't no 2010 Lil Wayne, bro. Come on, like. We know, like y'all be stretching when it comes to Lil Wayne, bro. I don't like.
The nigga had Gummo, Kuda, and Fifi, and we gonna
tell me
Lil
Wayne's. Tell me Lil Wayne's best.
Time out.
Tell me Lil Wayne's best years.
Time out. This is what I'm talking about, though. I feel like this is gatekeeping, because like Lil Wayne from 2006 to 2009. Had a legendary run, one of the strongest runs in the history of hip-hop.
We could all agree to that shit.
How is that gatekeeping when you was just talking about fucking
let me finish my point.
World.
Peterson, let me finish my point, nigga.
No, nigga, I don't want to listen to you, bro.
Post 2010, post 2010, he came out with the Carter 4, which was straight. He came out with what after that?
But you gonna?
He had like 2 albums, but he's had like
you can't.
What is it?
My problem is
Carter 4. Carter 5 was good.
No ceilings. What you mean?
Crickets, bro. Crickets.
No ceilings was fire. No ceilings was fire.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He had no ceilings.
No ceilings was fire. No ceilings was fire.
No ceilings.
You don't fuck with no ceilings, but you fuck with Tekashi, bro. It's like
your voice is bad.
The bars in the
validate my opinion if you want.
Listen. This is that Pat Mahomes shit again. When Tekashi album dropped, shit was motherfucking quiet. That album did triple aluminum, nigga. Triple loaf of bread, nigga.
I'm not gonna agree with Chris as far as
like
you
agree with him. You dying on that
shit. It's on video, bro. We caught you on
homicide. Homicide, nigga. Y'all both dying on that sword.
Nah, listen to me, man. That's the thing about y'all Lil Wayne fans. Y'all ain't trying to listen. y'all talking about Lil Wayne like he had a fucking crazy run after 2010. He have shit.
It was better than Tekashi's, bro.
That's the point.
No, Silence was better than fucking that bullshit. What was Tekashi's album's name?
Lil Wayne's.
I don't fucking know.
Oh, exactly, nigga.
I don't care, nigga.
Exactly, motherfucking
nigga.
Bro.
Yo,
Carter 5 was nice too. Y'all tripping.
Carter 5 was not nice.
It's better than anything Tekashi has made.
Listen, Kenny, I get what you're saying. After that point, then sure, right?
The Carter 5.
We need to move on.
Carter 5 was nice.
Lil Wayne was not even hot after the Carter.
Bro,
listen, he stopped drinking lean. He fell off.
Tekashi's album. The Carter 5.
Where's the moderator?
Niggas is living in the past, bro.
Nigga. Was better than Tekashi's
the moderator.
Kenny's cut out.
Moderate this at this point. It's just a shit.
Kenny's
show.
cut out.
I got a question though.
Was better than Tekashi's.
Nigga, you love a name. You love a name. You don't love the music, bro. You love the name.
Come on, you love Tekashi's music.
Did you like his album?
Come on, bro.
Did you like his album?
You listen to the Carter 5 out of
I'm about to raise my hand.
Did you like his album? Did you like Tekashi's album?
You were crying during the Carter 5.
Like Tekashi's album.
You had tears up, my nigga.
Reel it in.
Go ahead, Tommy. Niggas can't even say yes or no.
Reel it in.
You were crying during the Carter 5, nigga.
Yo,
you was crying when Tekashi went to jail.
I did, nigga. I was crying thug tears, bro. I was crying.
Oh my god.
Hey,
go ahead, bro.
Steven has a question, and because we're at time here, this is gonna be the last question that we'll have for the end of the episode.
Trash,
so Steven, make it a good question.
All right, going back into like the 2021, I was gonna ask if y'all think how y'all felt about J. Cole's latest album. Because I don't think I've ever talked to you about that.
You gonna piss me the fuck off right now.
This nigga gotta go get some more milk, bro.
People mess with J. Cole?
I didn't listen. Man, what the fuck?
That's crazy, bro.
You don't listen to J. Cole.
I said I didn't listen to the album. I didn't listen.
I haven't heard the album.
Phil, you said that it was fire.
Fire. It is.
Like the second best album I heard this year.
Come on, Phil. Better album, bro. Name a better album, bro.
Oh, what to get into some detail, why is it you feel that way, Phil?
The shit was fire. He was rapping his ass off. He had features. He had people produce him for like first time ever. He had crazy features. The album is like, I can't see how you just didn't listen to it.
Wait.
You just don't like Cole.
Hey, so
that must be it. I don't like
Phil.
I haven't listened to much.
What the fuck do you want me to do with that album,
ever.
Phil?
This nigga took off his glasses, bro.
Okay, so do you like J. Cole, Kenny?
Phil, I grew up listening to J. Cole, bro. Like I was there since fucking the warm up and all this fucking bullshit. This ain't fucking like this J. Cole that y'all niggas is hearing, bro. I don't know. I don't fucking agree with people fucking with J. Cole like that.
Do you think this album was worse than Kids on Drugs?
Nigga, I didn't even want to bump an intro off that fucking album.
Like your glasses came
late, my nigga.
Bro.
Nah,
I ain't
Forest Hill Drive,
Cole, bro.
I don't know. That album was my favorite album. But then
Forest Hill Drive was fire.
Forest Hill Drive. That's what I'm saying. But after that,
better
the second
than
one.
Better than the one about his daughter.
Forest Hill Drive was fire.
For Your Eyes
Yeah,
Only.
I like that one better than that.
Yeah, you guys are wilding, bro.
Nah,
Forest Hill Drive was fire.
Forest Hill Drive was fire though.
Yeah, and then For Your Eyes Only.
Like that album.
I like that one because he had a message.
Fire too, though.
Yeah, it was.
Sure,
it is,
sure.
and it had like
he doesn't have a bad
I
album.
spoke with 4 years.
Nah, KOD is
Come on. I'm throwing a flag on the play. My Panda guy said he doesn't have a bad album.
Yeah.
What's his bad album?
Oh my God, Born Sin.
Oh no.
You think the first two are bad?
Yes.
Yeah. Cold World Sideline Story is bad. I'm sorry. I
That's
like that
bad, bro.
Born Sinner, I could listen to a little bit.
I wasn't gonna give you that one, bro. I've been fucking with a lot of things you've been saying, but I wasn't gonna give you that one, bro.
But Born Sinner was good though.
Born Sinner was alright. His first album was trash, though.
I would have.
His first album was really.
If you don't like the first album, then I'm whatever. But
And that's the thing, like I ain't really listen to J. Cole like that. Like, 'cause I wasn't really messing with him. And then he dropped Forest Hill Drive, like, yo, I gotta check him out. Like, 'cause this man, he drops some stuff. But that's the thing, like, bro, like
that
honestly,
was his
since
best
then,
album in a very minute. That was his best album.
Yeah.
Like he should have dropped. That should have been his fucking
Chris.
first album.
What up?
Like,
Has he ever gotten
Who
to
the
that
fuck said that?
that Travis Scott level where he put something out and he was number one?
no,
I don't think.
no.
Nah.
You don't fuck with J. Cole.
it's
like
hard
that,
because
bro.
people also compare J.
Crazy.
Cole to Kendrick. And so
I'm
that's
not-
hard. You can't beat Kendrick.
That's not
Like-
fair.
Yeah.
Wait,
You can't beat
time out. Using my metric, which I guess is unique to me, maybe Kenny. Like, how many
Because you a little
guys?
slow. So
Yeah, maybe I am, bitch. Maybe I am, bitch. But using my metric, like, probably the only people who probably have had that spot this whole decade are probably Thug, Future, maybe, Drake, Kendrick. There's only been a handful of guys. I don't think J. Cole is one of those people. And I'll say, in my opinion, I think Travis held that spot for that little bit of time.
That's Tekashi though, right?
Not Tekashi. Not Tekashi. Listen, Tekashi's my guy, nigga. No, listen, I'll fight that all day, bro. Tekashi's my guy.
Nigga, you listen to Motorsport.
That's why I fuck with you.
I don't know if we can.
You talk your shit and you stand by it, so that's why I fuck with you.
Whatever, bro.
Yeah.
Like, nigga,
He'll own it up. He'll own it. That's what's up.
You know what's so crazy? We dog Chris about that Motorsport. The whole time y'all dogging this nigga, I was like, I actually fuck with that song.
That song slaps, bro.
song, bro.
That song's great.
I knew Rookie wasn't fucking with that song. I knew it.
Me? Just had a woman.
I ain't bumping
Motorsport.
Motorsport's a good song.
I'm not gonna try. I'm not
Play
gonna
that on the
try
radio.
Chris. I'm not trying Chris on that shit, but I ain't bumping Motorsport.
Nigga, I ain't mad at you, bro.
I ain't with that
mad
shit.
at you. I'm mad at these other
But that
niggas,
J.
bro.
Cole shit, Philip, you leave that shit out of this chat, bro.
Yo, that shit this might be your last episode, Phil, because that.
None of y'all like the album?
I like
I
it.
don't
I
listen
haven't
to
heard it.
It's
didn't
good.
listen to
It's the off season for a reason, nigga. It's the off season.
The only
It's
thing.
good. It's not J. Cole. Like, it's not what he's supposed to be dropping.
What does that mean?
What's
I'm
he
sorry,
supposed to
swear.
be
that
dropping?
way.
It don't
He-
sound like his shit.
Better
That's
music?
it's not him. Yeah, better music. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you talking about J. Cole, you think high quality music, and that's the thing. I like some of the songs on the album.
That's not what I think.
That's not what I think
I
either.
think he be just trying to appease to the people too much, man. Like that's always been my fucking problem. Like
Yo,
when he fucking was
Isn't that why
fucking
he wrote "Let Downs Down"? Because of that shit.
Yeah.
yeah.
he just always gets back
Music,
into that fucking
I know some.
spectrum, bro.
What's
All right,
with the
shut the
whole
fuck up, bro.
what's yeah, shut the fuck up. Yo, what's with the whole no feature thing? Like, why is that a positive? I
That's
love
just
not
weird.
fucking cool.
Yeah, that's just
not
weird.
cool, bro.
It's weird.
I mean, y'all hate when he gets featured.
Somebody,
apparently, so.
bro. Put
Like,
somebody. Put Philip on the track.
Yeah,
nigga.
that sounds
Some
like
of my
that short
favorite-
man complex, but he's like not short, so it's like
Hey, he's not
some
the
of
one
my
who said that.
favorite
Like,
some of my favorite J. Cole songs are features. Like that song he made with J Rock, Out of Sight, Out of Mind, I think is one of his best songs.
Even
Like,
that song he did with fucking Miguel is a fucking hit.
that
like,
shit
what
is
the
a
fuck you
fucking
talking
banger.
about?
Yeah, I don't know. I never got that whole angle.
Like
he
this
didn't-
nigga
he
just
didn't have any
this
features.
nigga
real
takes pleasure in
standoffish.
looking like
Like
he takes
Man.
pleasure in looking like a dirty nigga, bro. Like what the fuck is your problem? Fuck.
stay,
I don't
big
get it,
booty
bro.
ass little boy.
Hey,
Yeah, little
yes,
boy.
little boy.
Damn.
Fucking Peterson's a bitch,
Yeah,
bro.
What happened, Chris? Like,
Nigga, do you not remember how that shit started, nigga? It was just a week ago.
Hey,
what happened, bro? Like,
hey, listen.
that's the
All right.
past.
Yeah. Hey,
What
we're
happened,
going-
bro?
Fucking
What's up,
7
bro?
days ago, you bitch ass nigga.
Hey, Rook,
we
hey,
gotta,
Rook trying
we
to
gotta
say
wrap this
something.
up, man. We gotta wrap this up. But hey, I
right.
appreciate all y'all for being on here. Our new guests that have shown their faces here. This was fun.
Clap it up, clap it up.
Clap it up for the new guests. Hey. So I appreciate y'all for
Our Dominicans
listening
ain't
out there,
clapping.
and catch us on the next episode. Remember, we drop on Wednesdays. Woodcrest Certified Wednesdays. Woodcrest Wednesdays.
That's a Bam jersey? Oh, no, you're lit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Phil,
Fuck with that Bam jersey.
Tommy getting money, bro.
Hey, but we appreciate y'all for listening.
Even better, that Wayne jersey.
That's how you fucking get down, bro.